it's the only festival I've been to where you can have coffee with a woman you didn't sleep with the night before. So it's really wonderful. Yeah.
I'm glad you find that an achievement.
I'm from Idaho, you know. That's all I knew. That summer the world got smaller. This house, this town, the rules, the strength of my father.
One song, one story, unforgettable on the road. Moho Sessions.
Oh, so you don't cut at all. You just go with it. Okay.
He just goes with it. Yeah, you just go. See, he doesn't edit, Jeremy.
That's all right. Hey, we're men. We don't explain things well. We're men.
Thanks.
You know what I mean?
Well, we will get into that discussion because you do talk about women quite a lot.
Yeah. That's because people told me to sing about my fucking problems. So.
Are you trying to tell me women are a problem?
A huge problem. Are you kidding me? You guys just happen to own the best piece of real estate in the planet.
Now that's a song line,
that is
right
a song.
there.
It's undefeated.
And one of the best women in country music. I've sang about that.
Casey Musgraves? Which one?
Shania Twain.
Shania?
Fine piece of real estate, and I'm going to get me some land, is what she sings when she's trying to get her man.
Oh.
Did you not know that song?
I've never heard that song.
Yes, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Again, every Moho session.
Fine piece of real estate, and I'm going to get me some land.
I like it.
What's it called again?
I have no idea.
I'm going to get you is what it's called. I'm going to get you real good.
I'm going to get you... Oh, I do know that song.
See, I knew you knew that song. You obviously just reverse lyric, just confuse you. Anyway, the camera again has started rolling because that's what DC does, and everybody just sticks up for him, and it just starts unnatural or natural. I don't know. Anyway, we're sitting here, number 3. This is now.
Yeah.
In the 10th.
That's right.
We just have to have some sort of momentum because this is Buckle and Boots' 10th anniversary. Have you done 10 Buckle and Boots?
No.
Why not?
I feel like...
It seems like every time I've been here, you have been here.
I know. After the end of the weekend, it feels like 10 years. But, no, I've done... This is my 5th. I think this is my 5th.
You've done 50%.
Yeah, I've done half of them. And it was crazy because I started, you know, obviously on the smaller songwriter series on the stage, and then after 2 years headlined, and then came back and hosted the next year.
You did?
And then took last year off, and then came back this year to headline Friday night.
Did you just say, Gary, I'm just having a year off?
Yeah, I said, Gary, I don't want to be furniture. But I do want to come back for the 10 years. So I said, let's skip a year and I'll come back for the 10.
I think, though, like, when you did, this is Jeremy McComb, just in case you don't know. But I know you will, but just in case, I like to introduce people.
Appreciate it.
Just in case you don't know.
Yeah.
But when you did that main stage, like, the place was just... Everyone was having a party.
Well, it was incredible.
And you were the biggest host on that main stage.
Well, thank you so much. That means a lot. It was, it was definitely something where getting that kind of a reception, you know, 5,000 miles away from where I live, absolutely insane. And just to see the way that, you know, British fans have just embraced country music, and then the festival fans here that have literally, like, become family to me. And like I was telling my buddy Ryan Kinder, who's here, and you're probably talking to at some point.
We're not.
You need to, because Ryan's amazing. But I was telling Ryan, I was like, you know, when I first came here the first year, I would get up at like 8 in the morning, and I just went to every campground, and I just wanted to meet everybody. And now, literally, I can't walk 5 feet without the next stopping, because now it's like I have like 4,000 family members here. So everybody feels like friends. Everybody feels like family. And for anybody who's never been to this festival, it's something you absolutely have to come be a part of. Because it's the only festival I know that really is built for artists to be in the crowd. And every other festival on the planet keeps you away from the crowd. Like, I would get off stage at a huge festival, and I'd be like, hey, how do I get out front? And they'd just be like, oh, you can't get out there. I was like, well, how do I talk to people? They're like, oh, you just from the stage. So this is really about us all becoming one, you know, the music lovers, the artists. You become one, you get to meet everybody, you're drinking coffee with each other in the morning, having breakfast, and It's the only festival I've been to where you can have coffee with a woman you didn't sleep with the night before. So it's really wonderful. Yeah.
I'm glad you find that an achievement.
I'm from Idaho, you know. That's all I knew. If I saw a woman on the street, we're either related. I know her.
See, like listening to your songs, it is like a kind of like. It's like you've got your black. You know how you have black book.
Yeah.
And it's like you're taking out your black book just to give to everybody to read.
Yeah.
Basically.
Exactly.
Like
you know what
one night stands that you don't know their name, you can't remember it.
I used to call my black book the Chicktionary.
Oh, you didn't go there. You didn't go there.
I'm happily married, by the way.
I know you are.
I want to put that out
You've
in
said
case my
that
wife,
many
in
times.
case my wife watches this. Yeah.
Does your wife kind of like get used to the fact that you tell so many stories about your ex-conquests and things? Or does she actually just go, oh, do you know what, he's done it again?
She
and
finds
just,
me awkwardly charming for.
Love that together. Awkwardly charming.
Yes, I'm charmingly off color, and I'm an acquired taste. But once you get used to me, I'm pretty good guy. So my wife, for some reason, thinks it's hilarious, which I don't understand. But thank God, because I would be lost without her.
She's not the only one that thinks it's hilarious, because most of the audiences just laugh.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I think. See, I have been like delving into. Was your past film, that kind of way, but
Yeah.
Because it's Buckle and Boots.
Yes.
It's like I'm going to take a Jeremy McComb DeLorean back to the
Yeah.
past and go back to the future, and like you have so much experience in every single aspect in the music business that
Yeah.
there is.
Yeah.
Every aspect.
Yeah.
You've been in radio.
Mhm.
You've programmed radio shows.
Yep.
You've been a manager,
Yep.
a tour manager.
Yep.
You've owned a venue,
Yep.
and you're an artist, singer, songwriter.
Yeah.
Like, where do I begin? Where do I go first?
I like
what is?
I'm good at failing forward. That's what it is.
But like you've done so much, and that gives, of many artists that I sit and talk to, you've probably got the most all-rounded experience, because you're an artist and you have to pitch a song to a radio,
Yeah.
and you have like, well, when I was at the radio,
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
and if I put and you probably know what radio stations to pitch.
Yeah, well, and it was,
Possibly.
and we can talk like radio stuff, like programming software and stuff. I knew all that stuff. And my dad, when I was a kid, just always said, you know, wherever you work when you get older. And I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna work. I'm not doing that. But he was like, you just learn every job in the building, because the one day that the guy above you doesn't show up, you can jump in and you can take that gig. And so I've always been a sponge and of just trying to learn everything I can about everything that I do. And thankfully, because of that, I've been able to really, it sounds like a joke, but I've been writing a book about it, about failing forward.
An author now.
And so
Add another bit.
it was something that I wanted to know every aspect before I got into it. And so when we're touring, I can sympathize with venues and promoters because I've done it. I can sympathize with artists and bus drivers because I've done it. You know, and I just wanted to be as well-rounded as possible in something that I love. So I always kind of wanted to be the Tom Brady of what I do, which is just honing what I'm good at and really studying the craft.
Well, you've certainly, like, all-rounded experience, like, and even in comedy, because the artist you managed wasn't a singer-songwriter.
No,
He was a comedian.
Gigantic.
Hence.
Yes. And we wrote really dumb comedy songs together about boogers and stuff.
About what?
About boogers.
Boogers.
Yeah.
As in.
Like picking your nose and.
And eating it.
A lot. Yeah. We just wrote a lot of weird songs.
I don't want to hear that one.
No, you probably don't want to hear
Funnily enough, I really know that.
Well, those songs now would
of all the
get me
acoustic
canceled.
songs to choose from, no, it does remind me of. I don't know if you've ever known them. Like they're a British institution, and I don't know why. Dick and Dom. Have you ever heard of them?
No.
And they had something called a bogey-ometer,
Okay.
and the thing would be like,
Oh. Oh, weird.
And it would be bogeyometer, as in how far can you get the bogey from picking the nose.
There they go.
And it was the most.
There's
Yeah.
Dick and Dawn right there.
It was the most random, just random, and they were there.
This is how you know you're at a country festival. We're talking about boogers and a tractor just drove by. There's nothing more country than that, essentially. I feel like we're back in Idaho. It's great. I love it.
But that's what that kind of reminds me of.
Yeah.
And I don't, because I used to watch that. I don't know how I watched it. Why did I not turn over? Because I was sitting there
I
going,
don't know.
what am I learning here about, like, two guys trying to throw bogeys as far as they can throw them, and then
Yeah.
going, oh, and then the snotometer would go up green
Yeah.
as far as it could.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I can't tell you why you watched that.
I don't know.
But I think I do have a number of therapists who might be able to help you with that. I don't know.
You wrote a song about bogeys,
That's true. Yeah.
So-
And I had to go to a therapist for it.
did you?
Not really. I should have. I had to go to a divorce therapist one time.
Now, seeing as we are at the 10th anniversary
Yes.
of Buckle and Boots, I am feeling nostalgic. So because I'm feeling nostalgic, I'm kind of going back, or taking like a DeLorean, as we like to say.
Yes.
So this is the Jeremy McComb DeLorean.
Okay.
And
Oof.
oh, exactly.
Good luck.
Which part of your life would you like to get back
Oh
to?
boy. Good luck. I don't know.
My
I
first
don't remember.
question obviously
the first
would
20
be
years.
like, you've got is music something that you first wanted to get into, like writing songs, or was it
Yeah.
radio, or was it very like, where
was-
did that kind of start? What?
I'm a 6th generation musician, so there was nothing ever else for me to do. I never wanted to be anything else. I never wanted to do anything else. And so I started, sleeping behind my dad's amp when I was like 5. My family had a band. My dad would play honky tonks 5 nights a week, and then my teachers would wonder why their 8-year-old was exhausted in class every day. And I'm like, well, I was at the bar all night last night. And so, yeah, there was nothing. I saw my dad entertain crowds in the way that he could just connect with the crowd, and it was something I was always enthralled with. And so, yeah, there was never anything else for me at all other than this. And so, thank God it's worked out. Otherwise, I'd be probably over there draining the pond or something. I don't know what my job would be, but
Well, you could be in the radio, you could still be managing
Yeah.
Larry, or you there's so many things like.
yeah. But music is the thing that got me into all those things. So it's like without
Yeah.
a guitar, I wouldn't be here. I would have never been able to do the stuff that I've been able to do. And so I'm very, very grateful for wood and wire. So.
I have never heard someone explain a guitar in those two simple terms.
Yeah.
Wood and wire.
Wood and wire. Yeah, it's given me everything.
Now that sounds like a song title to me.
Yeah.
Have you written it yet?
I haven't. I should though.
Definitely sounds like that.
Yeah.
Wood and wire.
Yeah. I'll take that idea. I'll put you down as a co-writer.
That does sound.
Unless it sells 1 million copies, then I wrote
And
it
then
by
you're not.
myself. At least I'm honest about it, this shit. If I'm gonna steal it, I'll tell you.
But I've never that is basically what a guitar is.
Yeah. Yep.
And I've never thought of it like that before. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Thank
Pretty
you.
interesting. Do you remember the first? Dare I ask this? The first song you ever wrote?
Yeah, it was about a girl named Amber. Amber Hurley broke my heart when I was a teenager, and
Oh,
it was. I don't remember what the song was called.
Was it Amber Broke My Heart?
No, it was. I'm sure it was something very. I'm sure it was a very bad song, but yeah, she was. That was the first thing that really got me into songwriting was.
But women breaking
Yeah,
it up.
women. Funny enough,
All
nothing's
women's
changed.
fault. It's all women's
Nothing's
fault.
changed. Yeah, my songs are still all about divorces and shit. Yeah. Except for now, I'm old enough to talk about getting away from them.
But see, listening to your live albums and just listening to the chat about the way you tell the story before you sing it
Yeah.
is hilarious.
Thank you.
And you could if you took, I'm not saying take the music away from it, but if you took the music out and you did a stand-up comedy show, everyone would be like, absolute stitches because they're in absolute stitches.
Thank you.
And then you sing the song and everyone's like, oh, this is great. But then they're like, oh, what's she going to sing now?
Right.
I want the next stroke, I want the next stroke.
Yeah.
Because, you just deliver them.
Like I was telling, off camera before we started, I do have people that come to shows and go, we only come for the stories and give a shit about the songs. I'm like, oh, that's all right, that's fair. Whatever gets you here, I don't care.
At least you still pay money to come.
Exactly.
And see
And
it.
I work probably harder on, I've studied comedy forever. When I was tour managing Larry the Cable Guy and I was out with Jeff Foxworthy and Ron White, I was able to watch these master classes every night, connecting with an audience. And so I really started looking at music through a whole different lens where I was like, the music thing on the songwriting side is one thing to study. But connecting with a crowd, you don't have a guitar to hide behind. They're just up there with a microphone. And you have to be a master of crowd control. And so I started studying comedy endlessly. And it's probably my favorite thing to write. Like the stories, for me, are my favorite thing to write other than the songs. So I probably work harder on the stories than I do the songs, to be honest. The songs come very, they'll come naturally to me after just, doing that for so long. But writing the stories is something I really, really enjoy.
Yeah, but you listen to a live album. You need to listen to a live album.
You do.
Because you can hear, you can't see the connection, you can hear the connection.
Yeah.
Because, you can just, the stories you say are so relatable. As we were saying, the ones about getting older and just all that kind of thing, or children and those kind of experiences, and the women's stories are always the biggest hit.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
they seem to get more reaction,
Yeah.
probably because there is a lot of them.
There's a lot of them, and they're all true. That's the other thing. There's
Really, because you kind of sometimes say they might be true, they might be 50% true, they might be 50% false, and you have to figure out which is which.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it, right? So almost, I was telling people almost everything I tell you.
You might not know
is
that
true.
Amber might not be true, and that but girl you don't know her name, that she just kind of turned up at your house and was going, I'm on your porch.
Yeah.
Like that. And you're like, I don't know her name.
Well, and a lot of times I'm just as surprised what I say as the crowd is. I never really know what's always going to come out, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
You just improvise and just add on.
It happens a lot. It happens a lot. I kind of have the beginning and the end, and whatever happens in the middle. It's like a marriage, right? You have the beginning, you have the divorce. Whatever happens in the middle is up to you. So that's how I look at it.
See, hopefully marriages don't always end in divorce. I hope.
Yeah. Well, mine hasn't yet. I
Well,
did
hope
learn
not. I don't want you to be writing a new album.
I did.
Well, hopefully not.
I
When
did
it comes
learn that,
every type of wood that there is.
and a lot of people don't know this. If you have a current wife, you never call your current wife your current wife. Especially in front of your current in-laws, because it comes off weird. So
Have you experienced this firsthand?
100%. I was on stage. My wife was there, and I said, "Hey, everybody!" I said, "Listen, you guys are hearing all these songs about my ex-wife,
dear.
but my current wife is here." And she looked at me, and I go, "Probably shouldn't call her my current wife. I should just say wife, probably." But yeah. So who knows?
You seem to have found love
I have.
at last.
Yes. Yeah, I'm very
Given all
fortunate.
the experiences that you've had.
She finds me uniquely charming in a weird way. Yeah.
Uniquely charming.
Mm-hmm. I'm an acquired taste.
She obviously, because I think humour is probably like not a distraction, but it's something that keeps you happy.
Yeah.
And, it does. It keeps the
Yeah.
connection, and if you can laugh, or if you can try and just bring find the humour in something that's heartbreaking, or
Right.
just find something to help you cope. And I think humour does that, and I think that's
100%. And I use humor, I have a very dark sense of humor, and I use it to get through hard times. I think if you can keep each other laughing, you can get through anything, And, I have a song that I wrote about my sister who had died, and my sister liked to drink vodka, and so she would have one in each hand. In the U.S., we call it double fisting. Double fisting over here means something totally different.
totally
And so
totally different.
I'm singing this song about my dead sister, and I have to stop it before the chorus goes and goes, just so you know, double fisting means 2 drinks. And the crowd just starts hysterically laughing in the middle of the song. It's about my dead sister. And
How awkward.
it makes it feel good for everybody because then it breaks the tension and everybody can just enjoy it. But yeah, I think that's the magic about music is
Michael.
you're able to connect in weird ways that you would never be able to connect with people.
If
So,
you do not know what double fisting is, we're not going to explain it.
Google it.
Google the UK.
You might want to
Maybe
go on your
don't Google it.
incognito tab to Google that, but go on incognito because I'm sure it's not legal in the UK. But
Well, I'm not right. Like, let's
Yeah.
change the subject
That's fine with me.
completely before we go that way. It's like an acoustic song. Like, you have so many songs. I don't know which to choose. Like, yeah.
choose one I know.
Well, hopefully you know them all. You've got quite a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot of songs.
You've been in the business for quite some time.
Yeah.
So you have extensive discography,
Yes.
extensive jokes and songs and of all themes.
Yeah.
Is there one or is there an album that you are particularly proud of?
Yeah.
Like the production or the songwriting or
Yeah, it's super easy. I wrote a song called Every Road, and I don't know why it's my favorite song I've ever written, but it's my favorite song I've ever written.
well, that's the one to do next.
Yeah. All right.
We'll do that one.
Should we do it?
Yep.
All right. I was 15, running out of room. That summer the world got smaller. This house, this town, the rules, the strength of my father. But you're older, seem to know it all. See the strings behind the curtain. You figure out how the real world can hurt you. But I wanted to stay right there more than anything before. The midnight moon was in her eyes. I could feel it all unfold. Now nothing's mine. My heart, my fears are yours. And just like that, every road don't lead home no more. It's confusing, it's crazy. Love turns into dreams. It is so real you feel the ground shift beneath your feet. But young hearts get broke. And damn, the first cut's deep. And the kids we were back then grew up in our sleep. But I wanted to stay right there more than anything before. The midnight moon was in her eyes. I could feel it all unfold. Now nothing's mine. My heart, my fears are yours. And just like that, every road don't lead home no more. But you could almost feel that summer could last forever. In some ways, I guess it does. 'Cause in the way back, in a black and white, we're still together. But I wanted to stay right there more than anything before. The midnight moon was in her eyes. Could feel it all unfold. Now nothing's mine. My heart, my dreams are yours. Just like that, every road don't lead home no more. Every road don't lead home. Thank
That's
you.
a
Thank you,
gut
thank you.
wrencher.
Yeah, thank you. It's it kind of was it's a coming to terms with. I think, as a young man, you see your dad as a couple of different things growing up. Your dad, when you're young, is a superhero, and you get a little older, and then he doesn't know shit, and you're like, yeah, whatever, Dad, you don't know what you're talking about. No one understands me. And then you get a little older, and you realize that he was kind of a superhero the whole time. And so I think it's revisiting that arc of finding out that your dad's human, and and it's one of those things of trying to come to terms with how that arc goes. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those deals where I think that when it came out, it just kind of fell out on a kitchen table one night, and so I was really proud of it. Yeah.
I can see why, because like it's what like country music has very wide variations.
Yeah.
Now. Like style, just it's changed so much in the last 5 years, let alone. But like, from my kind of perspective on a country song, that is like you're telling a story, and it's going like in different time frames, and it's like, it's just it's what you would kind of class if you could define a country song.
No, thank you so much. Yeah,
which
I'm
is
very
very
proud
hard to define these days. How do you, Jeremy McComb, a country singer or songwriter, define a country song?
Oh, I don't.
If there's not a woman in it.
It all really, for me, comes down to storytelling. I love, like, stuff that I would consider country music, I guess, is probably considered more of, like, folk. Like Jim Croce or Otis Redding, and
Otis Redding?
Yeah, I love Otis Redding.
Do you class him as country?
I would, yeah. Like, if you listen to Dock on the Bay, I mean, yeah. It's like, what's more country than that?
Is that not soul, kind of?
I mean, I guess it's soul, but I mean, maybe. I think that they've lumped a lot of the soul in.
This is the problem. This is the difficulty right here.
But I think Otis would get lumped into soul because he was black instead. You know what I mean? And even though he was very soulful and amazing, but I felt like the songwriting to me is really like what country music is. I love the Marshall Tucker Band. I love Willie Nelson. I love Merle Haggard and storytellers and people that have lived it, which is why I think, I've departed a little bit from the genre as a whole now, just because I don't really relate with it, other than like friends of mine like Ella Langley and people like that. But
she is like exploded.
She's incredible, and so other than like some of those artists that are really telling stories and really, the Cody Johnsons and guys like that that are doing some great things, I think there was just a point for me where I was like, oh man, I just don't relate with this anymore. And so I was like, well, if that's country, that's not me. And so I don't really know where I fall anymore. I'm just kind of in this weird middle place. And because to me, it all comes down to stories. So I love guys like Sean Mullins and Ben Rector, and I guess it's like folk pop country. I don't know what the hell it is.
Do you mind if I put you on the spot a little?
Sure.
Seeing as we're sitting in the UK at a UK country music festival.
Yes.
Where, like, you've come over here and I think you've sang with quite a few of the artists at the UK, like UK country artists.
Yeah.
And I know that you've seen, like, a few of them, and I think you've described Katie, I think it's Katie Rigby, I think you described as the new Casey Musgrave, or the UK's Casey Musgrave. So what is your kind of view of, like, UK country, or country music from the UK, not UK country?
I was blown away when I first started coming over at the females here. I think it's kind of flopped from the States. Like in the States, it's so male driven, and the women in a lot of times for me it's kind of hit and miss of like things that I would really listen to. It's all subjective, right? But coming over here, it was like all these incredible women, and then I wasn't really meeting a ton of dudes over here. So I knew Gary, and then Matt Hodges and Eddie Smith and those guys. Yeah. But it was like, who are all incredible. But like, just to see Laura Oakes is phenomenal. Probably the best female singer I've ever heard in my life. She's unbelievable.
Such an amazing songwriter.
And a great songwriter. Katie Rigby, I've just fallen in love with. Absolutely adore her. And Jake O'Neill, I think, has a really, really bright future. But that's what I was really blown away by was people that didn't grow up per se in it, in the U.S. country vibe, connecting so much with guys like me who grew up in North Idaho on the western Montana border. It's been no different here, and seeing their perspective of it. So yeah, I guess I was really blown away by just the amount of talent that is really into country music here, and so yeah, it was something that I really fell in love with, and the people are just, they're all amazing humans. The thing I can tell you that really stood out to me was my first year here, every artist from the UK was at the other artist's show. So like they would go to each other's show and support each other. And in Nashville, that just doesn't happen. Like people are in their own bubble. People are, you know, centered around their careers and trying to, you know, get themselves further. And so it just feels very rare to me that you would have a bunch of Nashville artists supporting each other and coming to the table like that. Like they're standing in the front row. If you're in Nashville and you're playing and you have a bunch of your friends come out, they're in the back of the room in the dark because they don't have anybody to see them. So that really blew me away, is just the way they show up for each other. I think it was awesome.
So yeah, I think like the talent, as you say, like I am closer for a reason. The women in the scene are, like as you say, just, and it just expands every 5 minutes. Like
Yeah.
it does in the USA as
Yeah.
well. But like I don't know what I suppose I don't know how the opposite would happen. Like having a festival in America that UK acts.
Yeah,
to.
it would be interesting. And I brought Katie over, I brought Gary over, I brought Jake O'Neill over to do a little festival that I had called McComb Fest. And they crushed it. We brought over Morgan Way, and they absolutely killed. You know,
They are life when they're on stage.
It's great.
Like, oh,
and so they came
that
over
was
and
my-
destroyed, and now they can come to Wisconsin and sell that venue out. So people just love being connected to something that's real. I think if I had to describe country music, it would be things that are real.
So like, when you've had that venue, did people like it? Did Ella Langley play in your venue? When
I can't remember if Ella did, but we had everybody from Luke Combs to Morgan Wallen to, I mean, if you name them, like Walker Hayes, Barmely, Joe Nichols, Billy Bob Thornton, like everybody's played my club. Yeah.
so what's that like when you, as a like somebody who owned a music venue, when you supported artists and gave them a place to play and an audience to play in front of, when you see them then going on to like huge things?
Oh, it's great. I love the fact that you get to be a small part of their journey, which is cool. Obviously, you have guys like Morgan and Luke who they skyrocket. Ashley
Yeah.
McBride, came in and twice, I think. And so, you get to show. My whole thing with my hometown in North Idaho was it's like a fuel stop. You don't get huge artists coming into Post Falls, Idaho. And so to be able to bring that kind of a talent to our little town, and it was, I would always tell people, I'm like, this is your only chance to see them before they're playing in an arena next year. So come watch the show. And it was all acoustic. So you would have like, I've got a video on my phone of Luke Combs playing in front of 700 people in my club, or Ashley McBride, or any of those acts. And so, yeah, it was always a pleasure and a dream of mine to be able to attach my name to something that brought that kind of talent to my hometown.
And also like as a promoter as well of like acts just starting out, like that's a huge gift to artists
Yeah.
starting out too.
Yeah.
Like that's
And they were selling these places out as solo acoustics, so it was just a very cool thing. And then you have a whole generation of people over the last 11 years we've had that club to be able to say, oh, I saw Luke Combs like 500 people. You know what I mean? It's like,
I was there kind of moment.
yeah. And the funny thing is now I hear like 5,000 people have said that to me. And I was like, not all of y'all were there. There's no way. Because there was 700 people there, that's it.
Listen
So-
out the street, listen.
Yeah, it just goes around.
That's
It's like,
probably-
oh, we were there.
We were there too.
Like, okay. Yeah.
But I think that's, they kind of want to feel like they were there. So it's the coolest
Yeah.
thing to be there with.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Because I wasn't there when Ashley was like, including your small book, but like when she did C2C, I can't remember, it was pre-COVID, when she wasn't big, but she played like the smallest of rooms. I think it was a nylon room, it's called then, and it was the smallest of places.
Yeah.
And I just remember like she connects the room the minute she opens her
She's
door.
very good. Ashley's
She
a,
says hello, and you're like, hi.
Yeah.
You're engaged with it, and then
She opened a
she's funny
non-alcoholic
as
bar.
well. I know.
Which
That is the coolest.
I don't know anyone else who could have done that.
Me and Peyton have bonded over it because I don't drink.
I don't either.
Hey.
Yeah.
We kind of bonded, and like I think it's cool to kind of like, because there's some people that like kind of look at you, why don't you drink?
Yeah.
Why don't you drink? And you're just like, do I have to?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
does it make me less of a person if I don't?
No. I don't drink because I wanted to save some for the kids.
You're very considerate.
I was really plowing through it, and I was like, if these kids will ever want to try whiskey, I better stop. I didn't want whiskey to go extinct, and I was really putting a dent in the global supply.
He's very considerate.
Yeah, that's right. I think about other people first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Other people and their need for
Exactly. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to save some for the kids.
liquids.
I'll be sober and just go to a vape pen.
Or just write a song about a woman who done you wrong.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you want to, I don't know what you want to
Yeah.
do to them all.
Well, you know, I used to tell a joke and then it's kind of backfired on me because I used to say, you know,
No.
Taylor Swift, you know, would write all these songs about her boyfriends. And I said, at some point you have to maybe go, maybe it's me. And then I look now at my ass and I'm like, oh shit, it is me. It had to. I'm the only common denominator with all those women. They couldn't have all been terrible, but some of you were. You know who you are.
But I don't, well, the one that phoned you or turned up on your front porch, like, you'd no control over that.
No.
She was pissed and
You're-
she turned up on your front porch.
Yeah.
She phoned you and went, I'm here, I'm not
That's
doing
right.
anything.
Exactly.
Well, I don't want you to come over here, but I'm here
Yeah.
anyway.
And if you leave, I'll find you.
Come on out.
Yeah.
And then she's just gone anyway by the
Yeah.
morning. And then you don't even know what her name was. But at least,
Yeah.
was it fun?
Yeah. I'm
Well,
sure it
famous.
was. I don't remember. I was putting a dent in the world's whiskey supply, so I don't really recall.
You must have like that. That's probably obviously like you're saying thank you for those experiences because you wouldn't have those songs and those funny
Oh, yeah.
anecdotes to connect a crowd as huge as Buckle
Yeah.
and as huge as like all the places that you play and sell out.
Yeah,
You sell out quite
it's-
a lot of places.
Yeah. It's been an amazing ride. You know, this is my 25th, 26th year, I
Do you
guess.
get a medal for that kind of thing?
Do I get what?
Like normally when you're with a company for that length, you get like you get a day's extra holiday or you get a medal or a certificate or a pat on the back.
No, I don't get a medal. I don't get a watch or anything. Yeah. I just get to not push a shovel for a living, which is good for me. So I'm just grateful for the life I've been able to live. I wouldn't have met my wife. I wouldn't everything good that I have came from playing music. So it's been. It really has been an honor to be able to do this as long as I have, and to continue growing every year. I kind of always joke about everybody who came to town with me when I moved to Nashville is either extremely famous or gone, and I'm still somewhere just floating in the middle, which is fantastic. So I love it.
Would you ever like to push through that? Is that
No,
not something
no.
you're aiming for or working towards?
No, I'd never wanted to be Luke Bryan or Keith Urban or any of those guys. My biggest thing is I just wanted to be, I call it successful anonymity, which is you can go sell out shows, play, you get to be a rock star in those moments, and then if you get in your bus and you go 10 miles down the road to Walmart to buy underwear, nobody cares. So I'm in a really amazing place right now where you get to do those things and you get to feel this way and you get to have all these friends and music lovers who enjoy what you're doing, but you don't have to sacrifice all of your privacy for it, which is nice.
Yeah, I can't imagine what being Taylor Swift is like.
Yeah, it would be awful.
I
It'd be
can't.
miserable. I mean, I watched it happen with Larry the Cable Guy where he couldn't leave his house, and so I was just like, nah, I don't need to be a superstar, but I like being in the middle where if you can make good money and support your family doing this and not have to worry about anything, but get to do this and still fly on Southwest and not have anybody screw with it, it's great. TMZ is not going to take any videos of me. They don't give a shit.
We're not going to that either. Your tour Now remind me, because I have been up since 5:45 a.m. this morning, and I didn't know what your why.
Yeah.
To come here.
Oh, okay.
My ferry left at 10:10.
Oof, that's early.
And I'm about 3 hours away from the port.
Okay.
So I have to drive to the port,
It's a long day.
then get the ferry, and then drive again another 3.5 hours,
Yeah.
and then have my dinner, and then
Yeah.
and
We're doing great.
But it was great because I was re-listening and listening again to like your music and just laughing at all your
Well, good.
anecdotes
makes my
and
day.
stuff. So yeah,
Thank you.
it kept me company. And then my speaker lost battery power, so that was that.
Yeah, that happens.
Because it was.
Do you have a
I
radio in
just-
the car?
What?
Do you not have a radio in the car?
My CD player doesn't work in my car,
Oh.
and I don't know why it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So I have my Bluetooth speaker connected to my phone, but it's lost charge, and I obviously can't charge it in the car. But it's fine. But I think it's the Honky Tonk Circus
Yeah.
tour.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is this your first few dates? Is this part of it here, or are you doing your own?
No, it's yeah. So like the Europe side of it, which is all my original stuff, is the American Backroads thing that we're doing, and then the Honky Tonk Circus tour is like is an experience we put together in the States, which is like really focused on 90s country.
Covers, yeah.
And I'd never done like the cover thing, and my whole team was really against it. But I love that music, and I love doing it, and just to see, the reaction from the crowds has been amazing. So we're having a lot of fun with that. And then, I'm still doing my normal tours in between and stuff. But the Honky Tonk Circus has been a lot of fun. Super
So
fun.
are you going to continue that? Like,
I am,
for as
yeah,
long as-
It was supposed to last for like 2 months originally, and now it's, it went on last year, not at the level it is this year. This year is kind of crazy, and
Kinda.
yeah, so we're just gonna keep going, and it's so much fun because it's all the music I grew up on. It's all the songs that I love, and sometimes I get a little tired of me anyway. So yeah, it's a nice escape from what I normally do to do some 90s stuff.
So what's your favourite 90s bunch or something? Or do you have?
Oh man, there's too many. It's just there's too. They're
Give
all
us 10 then.
they're all just so good.
Seeing as it's the 10th, you can give us 10.
Give you 10. Okay. I would say John Deere Green. A lot of them are Joe Diffie and Tracy Lawrence. So it's like John Deere Green, Almost Home, Sticks and Stones, Tracy Lawrence, Alibis, Tracy Lawrence.
Tracy Lawrence.
I love Tracy. And he cut one of my songs, so thank you, Tracy. And Toby Keith Should Have Been a Cowboy. All Dream Walking, all the early Toby stuff is great. Strawberry Wine, one of my favorites. Man Holding On to a Woman Letting Go by Ty Herndon. How many? I'm too short.
Well, you've kind of
Yeah, it's a lot.
over
Yeah.
with all
George
the
Strait, Blue Clear Sky, and Check Yes or No. So.
I think the 90s was that was the year actually that I was first introduced to country music with
Yeah.
Shania Twain and the Anne Rimes Girls.
Yeah. Shania did a lot for the.
Yeah.
For the
And just like how amazing the Anne Rimes' voice was.
Yes.
And then like the Come On Over album was just
Yeah, it's great.
massive.
Yeah, it's huge.
Absolutely massive.
Yeah.
And then Mutt Lang and Shania Twain kind of vibe was going on for a few albums until it's like
Right.
that unfortunately ended in divorce, unfortunately.
Hey, I called it. What'd I say earlier?
I didn't want you to be right.
I was right.
Wow, what a privilege. Privilege to be here, mate.
Who's that?
Ah,
Thanks,
privilege.
man. Thanks, man.
Sorry.
Appreciate
my
it.
man.
You're fun.
I've been listening to you intensely.
Well, thank you. My ride's here.
Second dome are coming back because the bogey was going that
Tractor's
far.
back.
They had to get their tractor.
For those of you at home, they're bringing up a huge tanker to fill with everyone's piss from the bathrooms up top.
It's true.
See, it's the truth.
Need that vision.
Well, sometimes life is that way.
It might not be piss. It might actually be like sluddy,
Oh, see?
and it's like they actually do that on farms. They save like they put the sheep and the cows in, and they
Oh, yeah,
save
yeah.
all the shite.
Yeah.
Spray it on the grass, and it's.
Yeah.
You probably know that.
I do know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they probably do that.
Mhm.
That's probably a world thing. I would say.
It is. Yeah.
I
Fertilizer.
don't know why. But why would that fertilize anything?
I have no idea. I'm a musician.
Okay. Right, we play, to finish off, we usually play a game. It's not a hard game.
Okay.
Well, I hope it's not going to be a hard game.
Okay.
It might be, but who knows. It's called This or That,
All right.
and you choose between two things.
Okay.
Very simple.
Let's do
So
it.
it's like love or money.
Love.
Love. I don't know if I'm convinced it, but we'll move on. Let's move on. Singing or songwriting? Nah.
Probably singing.
I thought we'd stumped you right there.
Yeah. Probably singing.
You had to think about that.
Yeah. Singing, I guess.
That's the first question you've had to think about it for a
Yeah.
sec. Ooh,
Yeah, I'm normally pretty quick, but that one's hard.
that one's hard.
Yeah.
Comedy or singing?
Oh.
Is that harder? Oh,
I think so.
silence the man!
Like,
I've silenced the man!
oh man. Probably comedy.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I stumped you.
No, I like, yeah, because like you said, music got you into all the things that you've done. So
Yeah.
I thought you were.
Yeah, I mean, I love them both.
But
I love them both, but if I was able to, like, if I was a stand-up comedian, that would be amazing.
well, you could be.
Nah, I'm not that funny.
Have you heard the crowd? How many shows have you done? 26 years.
Oh God, thousands.
You have had plenty of laughter. Listen back to your live
I'll go
albums.
listen to my own record.
Yeah, go and listen to them, and you'll
Okay.
hear the crowd's reaction.
All right.
I'd say if you took the songs out of that would be like a hilarious comedy.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
It's like the way you I think it's your delivery, and you've obviously, because you've seen Larry for how many years?
Yeah.
Were you his manager? Like
5 years.
you've soaked up
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah, well, I
You've
got to
learned
watch the
that
pros
craft.
do it. I got to watch
Yeah.
the best in the world do it. So it's very cool.
Performing or recording,
Performing.
without a doubt.
Yeah, performing. Yeah. It's the best.
You don't get the reaction in the studio.
The studio has its place, and it really took me a long time to like the studio. I didn't like it forever. I just made records so I could tour, and I love creating the songs. The thing about it for me is when you're making the record, it's just for me, and you're creating it and you're in the studio. But the minute you share it, it doesn't belong to you anymore. So you kind of lose it, and people take on their own stories to your songs, and they all relate in different ways. So it's yours for just a period of time until you have to share it, and then it's everybody's. So it's just a whole different mindset.
I think the studio a lot of times, like a mediocre song can become a great song,
Oh yeah,
and a great song can become a shit song.
yeah. It all comes. Yeah,
And it all, like, writing the song, I don't know if production is more important than that, because the song itself, if it's great, will be shit, depending on the hands of the producer and what happens.
yeah. And sometimes you just have to get out of the way and just let the song do its work. You know.
Do
That's-
songs talk to you?
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Yes.
Buckles or boots?
Oh, I'm not wearing boots right now. I'm just wearing a
You're
buckle,
not?
so I'd say buckle, I guess. Although I love my boots.
So you can't choose, can you?
I don't know. This thing's like the size of a dinner plate, though. That's a good one. So-
Is that a buckle and boots one?
No, this is I played actually a thing that
Is that not hard?
So no.
I am not like, but that does not hurt. Does it not like hit?
Mm-mm. No. It's good.
That would hurt me
Yeah?
if I had a big buckle like that.
No, it just moves with you. It's fine. It's like a dinner plate that you carry around.
What happens if you have a big dinner? Does it not like you not find it cuts your stomach?
just-
Do you not
just
like when
under-
you go to bed?
I mean, it's not welded
you've
to
got
me. I
your
can just
wi-
take
you've
the
got-
son bitch off if I need to.
You've got like a rash of where your buckle has been.
You know, sometimes. Yeah. It's a good reminder for
suffer.
me to just chill out sometimes. Yeah.
You suffer for your art.
That's right. That's right.
Beer? Oh no, I can't. No point in asking you. Beer or whiskey? No. Water or wine? No, not no water or wine. Water or Coke?
Like sparkling water.
Oh.
Sparkling water guy. Carbonation, but no bullshit.
Carbonation.
Yeah.
you're coming out with song titles, right? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Do you find that all the time? Do you wake up? Like, a lot of artists say that 2 o'clock in the morning is the time, like, some kind of manic inspiration comes to them.
Those
and they feel that they
people
have to.
are fucking crazy. No. I've never in my life have I come up with an idea at 2 a.m. that I actually wrote down. Every idea I've ever had at 2 a.m. has been a terrible idea. Whether it meant getting married or, hey, we should drive to Phoenix, whatever. Yeah. If I'm awake at 2 in the morning, there's no good ideas coming out of that.
A lot of people say that's what they have their best inspiration.
Those people are fucking dumb. Unless somebody here said it, then they're great.
The paddock stage or the main stage?
Oh, they're both awesome.
So
I've
you've
played
been on
both of
both
them.
many times.
Yeah.
So you know the.
I love the
feelings
main.
and the
I
vibes
love
that
the
you-
main stage. The main stage is great. You just all the energy. You know, the paddock stage. I feels to me like
intimate.
it's just so intimate. It's up close, which I love too. I've seen people just destroy that stage in there, but I like the main stage.
Well, the vibe, like as I said, the vibe the last time we were on the main stage was just. I was standing like right at the back because I obviously couldn't get in because you were on and the front was down the front and the front was you couldn't get in. You didn't get anywhere near the front,
Right.
so I was right at the back
Right. Well, good.
at the bar,
I'm glad you were there.
just watching. Like I think I was watching the crowd as well, because like I think it like when you watch that kind of connection, it was just. There was just magic created that night, and then when you seen that picture of it, that
Yeah.
time, like that's a cool picture.
Yeah, I'll never forget it. It was awesome.
That moment, and how like as well a lot of I don't talk a lot of this about artists, but there is this kind of like you must have been on such a high after that show,
Yeah.
but then the next day you're having breakfast or I don't know, you fall or something, you come like down to life with a thud.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
how does that work for you? How
It's
do you
just two
navigate
separate
those
people,
highs
really.
and lows? Two
It's-
separate people?
Yeah,
There's
there's
therapists for that too.
we don't have enough time to talk about
We don't have enough
the therapy that I need.
because
We'll be here until next year's Buckle and Boots. You'll have to change that 1 to two
Well,
ones.
I'm having
11.
therapy for watching the bogiometers all
Yeah,
the time for
it's,
whatever reason I was watching it for. I don't know, but there we go.
Yeah, it's just a switch flip. Like I feel like I get to play a different personality that I have on stage than when I'm off stage. Off stage, I'm inappropriate, but I'm pretty quiet for most of it.
So when you're at home, are you silent? Are you quiet?
No, I'm a pain in my wife's ass.
Okay.
I'm hilarious at home.
Are you?
Just ask me, I'll tell you. My wife would probably disagree with that, but yeah.
So you wouldn't just have like quiet times where you just like
No, I do. I think there's a part of me when I'm not on stage that just kind of wants to just be, just lay low. I like laying low.
being anonymous, not talking
Anonymous
to
is
anyone?
great. Yeah. When I'm at home, like I do jujitsu and I hang out with my wife and my kids. That's all I do.
Did you bring you back to earth?
Yeah.
Humble you?
Yeah, it's
All
pretty
the
great.
Fun things that you learn.
Nothing will humble you like a 15-year-old kid beating the shit out of you.
Okay.
It happens. It happens a lot.
You mean like with?
In jujitsu.
Oh right, not just like.
No, not like on the street or anything.
No, just
I'm not
want to
kicking
come
any
and
middle
beat
schoolers'
the
asses,
shit.
but
I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
when
yeah.
you said a 15-year-old kid beat
No,
the shit out of you, I
jiu-jitsu's
was
amazing
like,
for that.
okay, that's
it
that's
kind
a
of clears the
reason
slate.
for therapy altogether.
Yeah.
That's where we're going with that.
Exactly.
Thai food or I think there's burgers down there.
I like Thai food. I had some tonight. Thai food. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Because the pizzas weren't ready. Which
Yeah.
made me very sad because I was looking forward to one.
Yeah.
Because I had no food.
Yes.
It'll take me 2 seconds to get the next questions and we'll see where you go with them. Whichever
Yeah.
women you love the most.
Get me in trouble.
And no, it's not that. It's not. They know what. Well, it was just. I'm losing it. Here's my gallery. Jeez, my brain's going to bed. My destiny's gone. Right, here we go. This is you. It's getting weird out here, or age like wine.
Oh. getting weird out here. Probably age like wine. Yeah, age like wine's good. Yeah.
I think that was the one where you introduced that you were talking about just getting older, and people were just like, yeah.
That's right.
And it's so relatable.
Yeah, it's just the truth over and over.
Well, it is, 'cause, yeah. Consequences of my choices. Or relationship choices.
Oh, consequences of my choices for sure. Yeah. See, I didn't think I would live as long that I would have to. The way I used to live, I didn't think I'd live long enough to have to deal with the consequences, but I have. So it took me a while to get through all those.
But the women or the
The consequences of my choices. You're trying to get me in trouble. I don't appreciate it.
I'm here.
kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I'm here to ask the question.
Totally
I'm
kidding.
only asking.
That's right.
You don't have to answer. Back before I knew you, or voice crack.
Back before I knew you.
I like that.
Yeah, thank you.
23andMe, working man's waterfront.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
23andMe is probably the funniest of those two.
Do you always think of writing songs with humour in them, or is that just maybe because of the way you introduce them?
I think it's
They're
just
funny?
the story behind it. On most of them, I try to find an angle that's entertaining and funny, and a way to bring it in a way where maybe people aren't expecting where it's coming from. So.
Very true. Mike Sports, Prison 10.
It's a tie. I like both those. Yeah.
Good enough. 13 Steps, and women are just better.
13 Steps for sure.
I'll go with women are just better.
It's true. You are better people than we are.
Maybe we're just different, but we're just wired differently.
Yeah.
I think that's I think that is the thing,
That makes you guys crazy.
that makes us think you're crazy, and just you don't respect us one little bit half time. You don't listen to us.
Listen to how you sound right now. Play this back for her later, and you'll hear exactly what I'm hearing. This is the problem. This is the problem.
But
ladies,
I've not gone to the man side yet. See, we've now started this. We'll be
as
here
ladies,
all night.
you just don't fucking listen.
But it's we communicate differently. I think that's
We do.
the thing.
Yeah.
And because we
See,
have
you
different
guys
communication.
tell me every detail about everything.
And you don't want
like
to
my
know.
friend, let's say my buddy Brian's getting divorced. So I go home and I tell my wife, oh man, Brian's getting divorced. She's like, why? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I didn't ask him. It's not my business. If girls are getting divorced, you're gonna hear everything. Hey, did you hear that Brian and Jenny are getting divorced? No, that's crazy. Yeah, apparently Brian was out with Devin. And then you're like, Jesus Christ, I don't need to know any of this. We're more like just hit me with the juice and leave the squeeze out. But women like the squeeze.
Point taken.
That's a first.
No, I can't. No, well, I can't lie.
Yeah.
I can't lie. Like, women do talk.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fun.
And maybe a lot of it might be verging on the untruths and the bitchings.
Sometimes.
As women can use their mouths to really hurt someone, and men just use
Yeah,
their
it's
fists
true.
to hurt someone.
That's true. Yeah.
And it's a completely different, because men just have a fight and then it's done, and women do know. And the rumour just continues,
Exactly.
like rumour mill, and people believe something that is untrue.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yes, see, we're just wired differently and behave very differently, and I think that's the cause of a lot of
Wars.
No, it's usually men.
Yeah, that's true. That's us.
But then, I suppose, not all men, well, me as a female, not all men are as bad. And me, vice versa. Hopefully
Sure.
not all women
Yeah.
are as bad.
No.
But it's kind of all the experiences you've had, you're like, for fuck's sake,
Yeah.
Jesus, it's amazing, what's going on here?
Yeah, no.
You believe that, oh, fuck,
It
no,
was
another
me.
woman, I don't want that.
No, it was totally me. The whole time. I thought it was them.
Did
but,
you?
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was me.
See, that's the first.
Yeah.
People don't normally admit those kind of things.
Oh, I have to now because I'm married.
Fair enough. Didn't we, or your fault?
Didn't we? I like didn't we? Yeah.
I think your fault is possibly one of the most romantic songs I've heard.
Of mine?
Well, just in general.
Oh, that's
like,
nice.
Because normally you kind of say it's your fault because you're blaming something someone did wrong, and
Right.
you're blaming somebody when you shouldn't really be blaming them.
Right.
But you're actually blaming them for something that's so like you fell for this person,
Yeah.
and you just want to live, breathe every second of every single day with them because they've just turned your world upside down. Kind of
Exactly.
thing. And
Yeah.
it's all their fault.
Of course.
Which that's quite a romantic way of
Yeah.
saying it, I would
Not
say.
bad. Yeah.
That's a love song you've written.
It is.
Woo!
It is.
How
Finally.
did I think it?
Finally. One every 20 years, whether I need it or not.
Keep Me There or Running to Kiss You.
Running to Kiss You, for sure.
Is that another one?
I wrote that right after I met my wife. So.
See, we found a romantic journey here.
You did.
Turbulence or Yours in the Morning?
What's that?
Turbulence or Yours in the Morning?
Yours in the morning.
Is that another romantic?
What's up? I'll see you at the house. You're fun. I can't see y'all.
I can't see the music.
Dark as hell.
True Love or Knife to a Gunfight? Knife to a Gunfight? What a perfect statement.
Knife to a gunfight.
Perfect statement.
Yeah.
Having guns in the first place is violent enough. Why are you bringing knives?
Not really. My guns never hurt anybody. I have lots of them. I've never hurt anybody.
You don't use them. You just have
I
them for
would use
decoration.
them if I needed to. But, yeah. Yeah, the guns aren't the problem. It's the people.
True.
I mean, people get killed over here with hammers. You're not outlawing hammers.
People get killed with a lot less than that. You
Yeah. That's not the gun's fault.
get killed with a pen.
You could.
Do they?
Kill them with anything.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. We've gone everywhere this evening.
Yeah, it's great.
Whisper or Broken Things?
Broken things.
Love song or Sometimes?
Sometimes.
You could go on all night because
You
you've got like
could.
20 million songs.
I have a lot of songs.
I think we might just stop it there.
Okay.
Because, I need my bed for a start.
Same.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's been an
Nice to
absolute
be here.
pleasure
Absolutely.
to chat and get to know Jeremy McComb that little bit.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
And no doubt we will see you when are you on tomorrow?
I'm on tomorrow night. Yeah.
Tomorrow night.
Hmm?
Anything you can divulge?
I've got a couple special guests coming on stage tomorrow night, so it'll be fun.
Have they got names?
They do.
Are they women?
Darius sworn him to secrecy.
And one is a woman. Yeah. So, yeah.
Are they American or British?
No,
can you
they're British.
say?
Yeah.
They're both British.
Yeah. Yeah, I get plenty of Americans.
Can I guess?
I'm around them all the time.
I'm going to rack my brain now and see if I'm right.
I can't answer.
But I won't say. I'll just leave it there. We'll leave it there.
Okay.
Moho session with Jeremy McComb. Peace out.
Thank you.
One song, one story,
Thank you so much.
unforgettable on the road.
Wait.
Moho